Grand
Ready
final
to get
time,
going.
baby. If there ever was a tip-off you want to win, it's this one. It goes Philippines' way. Instantly, the ball is going to be passed over to Miguel Carlo. He's looking to set up a fast play and pulls up on the free throw line. Not going to be good, but Don Preach, of course, is there with the rebound and gets the two to open things up in favor of Philippines, and claps across the board for Philippine supporters.
Yeah, I know they missed that shot, but what I love is the fact that they missed that shot, but he took that shot in the first place because he knew the center was in position to get the rebound, and he waited for his chance. He got the pump fake, defender in the air, and then he went ahead and got up for it. And beautiful swing coming in from the right side as they get the block, and now they're looking to push the pace on the offensive end.
Yeah, exactly. This is the pace we were talking about, right? Quick turnovers, fast breakaway plays. That's the name of the game for Philippines. Knock Indonesia out of balance. And for Indonesia, it's about regaining control in this, and they need to pop a bucket or two through to make sure that, you know, they're staying relevant in this. Philippines up by 5 so far. Indonesia really haven't been in a position to even score right now. 𝐸𝐸 stopped on the three-point line. Vertinho is there to help things out. 𝐸𝐸 trying to set up a screen for him. Vertinho says, no, it's not really needed. Finds himself wide open, goes for the place, dunks it home, and gets the two Indonesia needed so much.
See what they're able to capitalize on. Takes that one almost. Pump fakes it. Great job trying to find a cut. A lot of traffic there. Looking for a little bit of space. He finds it, and he buries it as well. 8-2. Philippines on top. 3:33 left to go in the first half in this game 3 of the grand finals, where it's the best of 3.
And Miguel Carlo played that three-pointer beautifully. You know, he hit the brakes, made sure Vertinho passes him, flies by. And as I say that, though, Vertinho says, look, man, you can do all you want. I can do the same as well. And puts up a three-pointer for Indonesia. As now Don Preach in possession of the ball. Miguel Carlo close by to take it. Zava also making himself available on the three-point line, but it's going to be Social to take the shot from the corner. Rebound is there for Don Preach, as 𝐸𝐸 doesn't find success. Almost a steal happens, though, in favor of Indonesia. Not good enough just yet. Miguel Carlo, a contested three-pointer, bounces out, but again, Don Preach with his third consecutive rebound.
Back to back to back, and you can see how he just positions himself in the way where he can get those easily, and he goes ahead and takes advantage of it, just goes up by himself. A great job to position himself to get those offensive rebounds in the first place. That's going to be a quick foul. 10-5, Philippines lead it. I think you have like 5 assistant coaches behind the Philippines. I think each player has an assistant coach.
Well, there's also other players as well involved. The Philippines have quite the wide lineup, and they've actually made a few switches coming into this game. One of them on our screens right now, Miguel Carlo, you know, he didn't play in that previous game, so he was on the sidelines watching how Indonesia plays, probably getting a good idea in his mind as to how he wants to play it. And that is, you know, you pull out all the cards when it comes to the grand finals, and having a wide lineup is one of those if you're Philippines.
I'm not quite sure how they went ahead and let that back door be open from the left hash, but they did. They get the bucket. Indonesia now looking to respond back. There's a cut from the left side. They're going to look to return the favor, but that's another block coming in from the right. They are swinging on the defensive side on the Philippines.
And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know, it does feel like Indonesia has been slightly surprised by this swap of players and slight adjustment in style as well as the pace of the game. So obviously, Philippines coming out guns blazing. They want to keep up the pace till the very end and make sure Indonesia doesn't get an easy way back into this. And once again, Don Preach, you know, that amazing defensive work from him, both in rebounds and blocking, currently is a big part as to why Philippines have been able to find so much success early on into this. There's still 1:15 left in the first quarter as Indonesia is trailing by 5 and looking for redemption, but another steal.
Don't move a muscle, nor did the defense. He just threw it to him. He thought he was going to drop from the right corner, but he didn't, and that one gets stolen away. Look for an easy basket, as he thought he was going to maybe take a midi. He didn't think he was just going to go up and run it and slam it down, but he does. 7-point lead now for the Philippines. To no one's surprise, they're having a little bit of a tough time keeping up, but you're still well within reach, as they're going to take another shot. That one's contested. That's an offensive rebound. Excuse me, a defensive rebound as they look to push the pace of the Philippines.
Yeah, Social holding on to the ball, though, making sure everyone's in the positions they need to be. Ice now looking to perhaps score the first points to his name. No, instead it's going to be Don Preach who finds the two close to the rim. 16-7 now, up by 9 is Philippines. And I feel like, you know, if you're in Indonesia here, you should start thinking about perhaps calling a quick timeout, you know, just to rebalance yourselves and share a few wise words across the board, because I feel like they feel slightly surprised about what is happening.
Go ahead and take care of business there on the 16-17. Less than 10 seconds left to go. Philippines call a cut. Oh, what a beautiful steal there. They've got a chance to go and put some points up on the board. The shot goes up. The shot doesn't go down, and that's the way the first quarter ends at 16-7 at the end of one here in game one as they look to start quarter number 2 with the slam.
Yeah, 𝐸𝐶𝐬𝐫𝐢, right place, right time off the back of that pass from 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢. And 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜 on your screens now, looking to see if he can perhaps get another steal in from Miguel Carlo. Having said that, though, it's Ice too fast with the ball. Can't really find the dribble he's looking for. Having said that, though, the defense just splits up.
All right. Look, listen. The man did the same move 3 times. Same move 3 times. And the defense was just like, bet you want to do it the 4th time? And he did,
Yeah, right? It did.
As we go ahead and see if they're able to go ahead and catch up. They've got a 10-point lead for the Philippines. Indonesia, beautiful play, just kind of running around the world and shots that one from the left side.
Seems like Philippines are going to have no trouble responding to this. Miguel Carlo pulls up for a 3-pointer of his own and still keeps it a +10 in favor of Philippines for now, as there's still 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 𝐸𝐶𝐬𝐫𝐢 holds on to the ball. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜 is wide open for a pass. Instead, opts in not to give it to him. Passes it over to Vertinho. Screen set up for him, but the defense is just too active. 𝐸𝐶𝐬𝐫𝐢 fast pass out to 𝐿iNo. 𝐿iNo, can he make this happen? A far 2-pointer, but it's green.
Great job there to kind of hold things in. 24-16, 2:40 left to go. Philippines with it now. Calls a wrap, gets a player to the right side. Looking for a little bit of space. Has a shot. He's going to go ahead and take that one. Can't get it to go, though. Philippines missed that one. Indonesia with the ball. 2:25 left to go in the second.
And Vertinho, nice pass over to 𝐸𝐶𝐬𝐫𝐢. And this is what I was talking about, right? Like, you're so already factored to the thought that he's going to be playing up close. You're not expecting him to put up a 3-pointer like that.
And we'll see if they've got a lot more surprises in store for them or not. But it's beautiful shot, beautiful extra pass. Just can't get it to go, but the rebound secured, and that's going to be a quick foul on Indonesia right outside of 2 minutes. So they still have one to give if they decide to.
And I think for Don Preach, that was like, what, the 5th offensive rebound, something like that? So that is a very crazy number to have, given the fact that there's only been a one quarter closed and the second is midway. As Social pulls up for a 2. Not going to be good. Don Preach gets to touch the ball but can't catch it. And it finds Vertinho. 𝐿iNo under the net, secures it and gets the 2. Timeout called, of course, for Philippines, as the scoreline has been narrowed down only to a 3-point lead.
And I like this because you had Indonesia that now has scored 14 points in the second quarter. You want to go ahead and slow down their momentum a little bit and kind of regroup things. And that's what they're looking to do, is they take that shot, buries it as well. 7:21, minute 33 left here in the second.
It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish, says Indonesia, as they start to claw their way back into this. Now, Philippines, of course, keeping it competitive and still staying in front, but for how long? If 𝐸𝐶𝐬𝐫𝐢 is left open like this, 2 points and easy ones at that. The Philippines thinking to themselves, like, man, we need to do something about that, huh?
They're doing their best, man. They're doing their best. Keep it on the corner cut. Looks like the Philippines have all the space they need. They also had the guard open at that point at the top of the key. Got it to him a little bit late.
Nonetheless, managed to score. And with 45 seconds remaining, Indonesia ideally would like to score fast here and then somehow turn Philippines offense into a turnover. If they can, then 𝐒𝐫𝐤𝐫 does exactly that. 35 seconds. They're going to have a decent amount of time to try and close this one out in their favor. But for that, they need a few buckets. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐤𝐿
Would have liked for them to try to get the 2-for-1, but of course it's a little bit too late now, so he's got to get the best shot.
Nice fake out pass from Miguel Carlo, running down the clock, pulls up the three-pointer from the corner, not good, but there's another offensive rebound for Don Preach, and of course makes that one count as well. 16 seconds on the clock, 6-point advantage for Philippines as we're looking halftime approaching. 𝐸𝐿 holding on to the ball. Vertinho, can he put up another basket for his team? 3 seconds to shoot. Oh, just shy over.
And that's going to be the end of that half. You have 16 points coming up from the guard for the Philippines. So he's looking to put on a clinic from the offensive side. What are you expecting in terms of adjustment from the defensive side for either of these teams?
I think for Indonesia, well, they need to regain control on their defensive rebounds, first and foremost. You know, Don Preach has been an absolute menace close to the net, and they need to get control over him very quickly because I feel like he can absolutely snowball away the game for them. Having said that, though, look at what 𝐒𝐿 is doing right from the get-go. Goes for a steal and another one. That, of course, is still going to remain in favor. The ball is going to remain in favor of Indonesia. But having said that, you can see what the plan is for Philippines. Apply pressure fast and early.
Miguel Carlo has 16 points coming into this third quarter. On the other side, you almost have a double-double for Vertinho. 3 for 4, 2 for 3 from the three-point line. So a tough, close battle here. Ooh, tough shot to fade away. Can't get it to go. Rebound secured, though, from the left corner as we reset it right back to 9 seconds now.
Yeah, 𝐒𝐿, I mean, again, this guy seems like he's always at the right place at the right time. Having said that, though, Lino finds himself wide open. 𝐸𝐿 not even required to be under the net. It's only a single-point game now between the two as the third quarter has only just begun. But Indonesia, despite the fact that it feels like momentum is in favor of Philippines, have managed to find their way back into this.
Yeah, not just that. They're looking to kind of take the lead here, but the Philippines won't make it as much easier for them.
Vertinho has the opportunity to go for this. Slightly lingering on the free throw line. Gives it over to 𝐒𝐿, and 𝐒𝐿 secures it. But that felt like it could have been a miscom situation. You know, you have a wide open opportunity, and instead you opt in for a pass.
Got the final, 8 minutes now, give or take, here in this one. Oh, you got to look at the left. He had a chance to kind of wrap himself all the way there. Still had it. There we go. Finds the open man. He's not able to go, but the offensive rebound is secured, and that's a smart foul before he went up for the easy 2.
Yeah, they knew Don Preach is going to land that any time of the day, so they had to go for the foul in that situation, right?
We'll see if they're able to walk away with some points here. Miguel Carlo.
With that kind of a three-pointer, right?
5 for 9 so far in this one.
Lino up close. Back to Sinaga, back to Vertinho on the 3, and that's green as well. It's back-to-back threes for either side, keeping it a 2-point game between the two. Indonesia still trailing, but 2.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And Philippines have to feel the pressure. You know, they were up by 10, I think, at one point, or at least close to it. And Indonesia have brought it back.
Yeah, I think they definitely have to be, and I think they definitely are feeling a bit of pressure for sure.
Indonesia now overtaking the lead. First time in the game, if we don't count the start. And 𝐤𝐫𝐞 is going to be fouled against. They know the risk this player poses. So Indonesia eager to reset the play with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Knowing Indonesia, that's more time than needed for them to make a resultive play. Social close to the net. Opts in to play it back out. Gives it over to 𝐤𝐞. And 𝐤𝐞 with a cut-in play will secure it to Philippines. Now
Nice
this is
call
going to be a backwards-forwards affair, no?
Oh, for sure, man. Especially with, I know we said a whole different quarter to play, but, they're going to try to go a little run and gun situation. Beautiful call from the left side. Defense doesn't get there from the right corner in time. Maybe the left corner should have swung and rotated down from the strong side. But nonetheless, Indonesia back with the lead. Philippines looking to reclaim it once again. Dribble moves. Trying to find a little bit of space. Got to shoot something before you get 3 in the key, though. 5 seconds to work with. Looking for an opening. Takes it back for the three-point shot. Was the contest there in time? Yes, but who cares as they bury the 3 to take a 2-point lead here in the third quarter.
Yeah, 𝐒𝐿𝐵 even there for a moment. We saw on the player cams share the glimpse with his teammates saying, like, this guy, like he puts up threes like that. What can you do? Vertinho, though, with the possession, 55 seconds on the clock. Looking to respond perhaps with the same. That's Gori trying to set up a screen for him, but instead it's going to be Sinaga from the corner with a beautiful three-pointer for Indonesia, taking the lead back again.
See how the Philippines are able to respond back. You see a bit of a double wrap. Looking to find a little bit of space inside. Nothing there. Great job by Indonesia staying in front. Got to play 24 seconds of great defense. So far, they played 22 seconds of defense, and they give it up in the final ones. That right corner, make you pay. 2-point lead.
It's always the corners, man. It's always the corners that make you pay. Well, look, it's the final offensive play, presumably, for Indonesia. So they want to run down the clock and put the final dot on the I, at least to have the momentum in their favor as we're going to be heading into the fourth quarter. 5 seconds to shoot. Vertinho pulls up a nice high arch on that three-pointer, but it's not going to be good enough. An ice? Oh, I really thought for a second he's going to get it.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about it is that they knew that, hey, look, the clock is ticking. As soon as we get this rebound, we got to be in position. That's one. But you got to give credit to Indonesia as well that they are also knowing that. So they get back on the defensive side to not give up a free 3 look. And now it's a 2-point lead for Philippines. Let's see what they cook up here to start things off in the fourth quarter.
𝐒𝐿𝐵 tried to go for a steal in that instance, but unfortunately ended up causing a foul. So play is reset. 8 seconds to shoot. Miguel Carlo finds himself open. An uncharacteristic miss, but Social with the recovery, though. Don Preach there as well to get the rebound if needed. Miguel Carlo holding on. 5 seconds to shoot. Social, can he get it? No, it's going to be down to Gori. A fast pass over to Vertinho. Tries to hand it to 𝐒𝐿𝐵, but eyes too fast fouls. He knew those two were going through.
That rebound there by Indonesia was on a 2-on-1 situation. So 1, great job securing the rebound, and 2, great job by Philippines to control the foul and control the tempo of this one. Have them beat you in the the front court offense. And so far, they've been able to tie it up at 45 apiece, man. They were in for a good one.
And just now, 𝐒𝐿𝐵 making a statement play and that signature cut-in move from him. Social, though, responds with the same as well. So Philippines still keeping a +2 scoreline so far in their favor. 4 minutes to go in the first game of Grand Finals. This is a best of 3. So this means it doesn't matter the points. Whoever wins the game gets the point to their name. And whoever wins 2 games in this series is going to be crowned winner and is going to secure the ticket to Philippines.
Indonesia looking to respond back, tries to get it to the right corner. That's a wide open one. You had the defender right there, but just didn't even put a hand up to get the contest. And just like that, it's Indonesia with the 1-point lead.
Yeah, Philippines are not making this easy for themselves. Having said that, though, an amazing job done from Indonesia to pull it back, to take over the lead, to dictate the pace of the game. and now so active on the defense as well. You can see the trouble Philippines are having to find these openings, but having said that, a very far three-pointer from Social.
Back and forth we go as the Philippines looking to get a stop here. That would be huge, especially if they're able to get a fast break out of it. But oh my goodness, Indonesia with another shot. Puts them up by 1.
Man, this is probably the best game so far we had the chance to see. No, like it's a single-point game. It is grand finals. Everything is on the line. Everyone is delivering. Both offense and defense also is delivering. It's really hard to find a fault here in any department.
Woo! Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. What a great shot. I mean, at this point, all I'm seeing is green flames. That's all I'm seeing. Doesn't matter who's got the ball. They're just lighting it up
all day long, and when it counts the most as well. 2.5 minutes remaining, all the pressure in the world on the shoulder of 𝑑𝐨𝐨𝐦, young fine gentlemen coming together to defend the pride of their country as well as to fight a way into the World Finals for the chance to call themselves the best NBA 2K team in the world. What a three-pointer for Indonesia.
Oh my goodness, you gotta think about, like, what is this a type of pace you're gonna continue playing? Because right now there's plenty of time to, if you miss a shot, you get a couple of defensive stops and you get yourself right back into it. But I mean, let's just look at these dribble moves, right? Trying to find an opening. I thought you had it.
Really feel like he could have gone for it there. Ice Too Fast, though, comes in to help out. 4 seconds to shoot. Over back to Miguel Carlo. Ice Too Fast can take it if needed. Social instead from the corner. It has to be a 3-second clock violation, and that is the case, as Indonesia are very happy about that. They have an opportunity now to extend the lead. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter of this first game of Grand Finals, and 𝐒𝐿𝐵 is going to be stopped on the three-point line. 𝐷𝐵𝐼𝐻𝐵 close by to overtake it. Another traffic jam, but this poses a threat for a cut-in play. Over to Lino, though. A three-pointer, of course it's green, man. You were talking about the green flames. It's green all day.
There we go, 57-43, a minute 41 left to go. Looking to get a quick bucket. I love this, right? You're so used to trading those threes back and forth, but now you get a chance to just get the easy two. Take the easy two. Go ahead and get a defensive stop, and then maybe you can go ahead and tie it up or even take the lead. They got the points. Now they need the stop. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, 𝐷𝐵𝐼𝐻 really wants to run down the clock, not leave anything up for chance. Very sharp pass over to Senaga. 𝐷𝐴NCEGORY up close. Instead, 𝐷𝐵𝐼𝐻 wide open with a three. It rattles out, but the rebound is there. 𝐷𝐴NCEGORY catches it. Timeout called by 𝐒𝐿𝐵. 57-55. 13 seconds on the shot clock.
You did what needed to be done, but you only did it 50%. You got the stop. Well, first off, he had a wide open shot. He missed. But then you couldn't secure the defensive rebound. That's going to be a quick foul. That's the one to give, so no one's going to the line.
Oh, this is an absolute nail-biter so far. 2 points lead for Indonesia. Chance to extend it further and apply the pressure more. Sharp pass over to Lino. Difficult shot to take. The defense was there. Another offensive rebound for Indonesia. Timeout called again by 𝐒𝐿𝐵, and he's continuously...
That's gonna come back to bite him.
Yeah,
I'm telling
absolutely.
You, that's just tough. That is just tough.
Let's see what they can do.
Look, as soon as they get the defensive rebound, if there's a defensive rebound, keep an eye on the fast break opportunity there. Bro.
Oh, man, there.
There's the fast break. Oh, and they stop it.
Oh, I really felt like that is going to go through for Indonesia. You know, they did an amazing job of running down the clock. But unfortunately, we're unable to score. Philippines now, fast pass over to 𝐒𝐿𝐵 wide open to take the shot. 𝐷𝐴NCEGORY just in the nick of time manages to at least stop that threat for a second. 9 seconds. Miguel Carlo.
Oh, he was in position to get the offensive rebound, and he couldn't get it. 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. A timeout is called, and a good one by Indonesia to talk things over. I mean, it's going to be, boy, you just can't give up any bucket. Not a 2, not a 3, not a foul. You can't put them to the line. Let's see what stop.
Seconds.
Oh, they get the steal! They get the steal, and they tie it up at 57 apiece!
No way that just happened. This completely changed the narrative now. Indonesia suddenly find themselves deep in the water. They absolutely need to secure this first game. They know Philippines is going to come out guns blazing in the next, whatever the outcome is here. But if any chance they have to take this one, to present them an opportunity, they need these points and they don't get them. OT in the first grand final game, match number 1.
I love it. This is what I wanted. This is great. Knocks down the shot to start things off in the overtime period is Indonesia. But, I mean, I will say this. Indonesia had plenty of opportunities to go ahead and, you know, take care of business in game 1. Just missed, what, 3 shots, I believe? Back to back to back.
Well, let's also not forget how the game started for Philippines, you know. So Indonesia dug their way out of a ditch and managed to bring it back close. We're unable to close it, but are able to extend their lead now up by 4. 𝐒𝐿𝐵 is absolutely hyped right now for his team, but they need to make sure that they pay close attention as to how Philippines plan to play this one out. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Philippines on the sidelines. Social puts the ball back into play over to Miguel Carlo. He's been very successful on the three-pointer department. Social as well has had his fair share of impact. 𝐒𝐿𝐵 we've seen a lot of him during the group stages, but it's done preach to put up the 2 for Philippines.
My, oh my, what a ball game we've got here. It'd be interesting if they just got a steal here, knock it down at 3, you know, make things a little bit more interesting.
And I think Indonesia are actually oddly comfortable playing it this close to the shot clock, but 𝐸𝐿𝐵 instead finds himself wide open for another easy 2. Indonesia is still keeping up with the 4-point lead. Miguel Carlo tried to go for a fast play, but 𝐒𝐿𝐵 was quick enough to come back, though. Reach and foul from 𝐒𝐿𝐵. Tries to get a cheeky steal there to try and give every advantage he can to his team.
See if they're able to get some points up on the board. Same situation, right? You don't need a 3. You just need a bucket, but they force a 3. A minute 30 left to go in overtime.
Another opportunity for Indonesia to take this one, to extend the lead, and then afterwards try and just run down the clock as much as possible. Another steal for 𝐒𝐿𝐵, but a timeout called for him just to get the players in position to quickly discuss. As you can see, a lot of words being shared on the side of Philippines amongst the players about how they want to play this one out.
Just get a bucket. Don't need to force a 3. Just get a bucket. Take care of the ball. You can see them calling a couple of plays. There's the roll. Gets it to him a little bit late. Pump fake. Oh, my God. He got bailed out. No. He had him in the air, and he had a chance to go up. He hesitated. Oh, my God.
Oh, that was a shaky first. Can we get a more cleaner second?
My God.
There we go. 2-point game between the two, but it is Indonesia's possession. So I want to see if they want to risk it and go for a 3-pointer in this situation. I'm still absolutely a fan of just getting the easy 2s if you can, but it's a steal from 𝐶, and it's a clean one at that as well. An instant turnover. Miguel Carlo can't really make a fast breakaway play. Beautiful dribble work from him, though. Far 2-pointer chance. Doesn't go for it. Don Preach also is covered. Social can't get it, but the rebound is good. Stolen away instantly from 𝐶. It is still Philippines on the offensive.
Bro, how many times have the Philippines gotten a steal in the clutch? That's 3 times. First one was under 2 minutes in the 4th. Twice now in overtime. And now they're looking to tie things up. They were down 4, I believe, with Indonesia having the ball.
This is going to go down to the wire.
And now we're tied up at 65 apiece.
Oh, my God. Look at the time. Look at the time Indonesia has to work with. They are in front of a huge decision here. Do they risk it, go for an early play, and they play defense, or they leave it up to chance to the very last second? 𝐸𝐿𝐵 lingering in that zone, manages to secure the 2. Now only 17 seconds remaining for Philippines to respond. And we know they can do it, but we know what kind of a defense can Indonesia put up when pressure is on. Well,
yeah.
Having said that, I guess
I know there's a random fan out there, probably named Davis or something, that just wants double overtime. You know what I mean? I'm sure. I'm sure that's what's happening. There's probably someone named, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Just
no
guessing.
Clue.
Who that might be. Well, look, if you're Indonesia, you want to close this one out fast. 10 seconds. This is your golden opportunity. The golden ticket. 𝐸𝐸 could be the one to secure it. He gets the 4 seconds on the clock. Timeout called.
Call that timeout. Okay, now here's a question. Do you go for the 3? Do you go for the win?
Absolutely. I think if you're Philippines, absolutely.
agree.
You have to have the confidence in your teammates, and you have the players to do it, right? Pass it over
But
to
you
Miguel
don't have
Carlo.
another timeout. So if it doesn't work out, you got to make something quick. You got to shoot it up. Oh, that's a tough look.
No, it goes. It's a break. It is going to be Indonesia securing the OT in their favor. And you could see the Philippines players in disbelief looking at how the game started and slightly stumped, sitting back in their chairs, thinking to themselves, what just happened?